The following morning, as Minsu and Sunjin prepared to leave, Sunjin pulled her closer, telling her he was going to miss her. He offered to pick her up for lunch, and Minsu smiled, agreeing. Sunjin glanced at his phone and saw a message from Wobin, telling him he could come over so they could talk. Relieved that his best friend was reaching out, he looked at Minsu and told her he would stop by Wobin's place before heading to the office, hoping they could fix things since he didn't like the tension between them. Sunjin arrived at Wobin's place and rang the doorbell. Wobin shouted from inside, telling him to come in. Sunjin, holding a paper bag with breakfast from Wobin's favorite place, walked in, ready to mend their friendship. As he made his way to the living room, he froze. Wobin was lying on the couch holding Yuna, who was fast asleep in his arms. Furious, Sunjin demanded to know what was going on and why his sister was there. Wobin sat up and told Sunjin that Yuna was an adult and that they had come back from the club together and spent the night. Unable to control himself, Sunjin punched Wobin in the face. He moved closer, accusing him of disrespecting him. He reminded Wobin how overprotective he was over his sister, only for him to invite him over just to show off that he had spent the night with her. Wobin laughed and told Sunjin that he had warned him to keep his sister under control, and she had asked for it. Sunjin, even more furious, walked over to Yuna and woke her up. As soon as she opened her eyes, he ordered her to get dressed and go home. Yuna, confused, asked what was going on. When Sunjin insisted she leave, she told him that she and Wobin were dating, that they loved each other, and that she was old enough to make her own decisions. Sunjin looked at his sister, thinking about how naive she was. He told her Wobin didn't love her, that he had only used her to get to him. Yuna turned to Wobin, asking if what Sunjin said was true, if everything he had told her the night before had been a lie. Wobin remained silent. Yuna, looking at him with pain in her eyes, asked again. Finally, Wobin coldly told her that he had warned her he wasn't a good person. He reminded her that people called him a bad boy, so what had made her think he would be good to her? Heartbroken, Yuna slapped Wobin, telling him she hated him. She said she hated the fact that she had fallen for him and wished she never had. She gathered her things and walked out. Sunjin stood there looking at Wobin, who showed no remorse. Moving closer, he told him that he no longer recognized him. He didn't know what was going on with him, but he had crossed a line. If he was willing to throw their friendship away, then it was over. Sunjin walked out, leaving Wobin standing there. Wobin knew he had crossed a line with Sunjin. He understood how much he cared for his sister, but he had wanted Sunjin to experience what he himself was going through, watching something he valued being taken from him. Sitting down, he wondered if he had made the right decision, or if he had let his mother influence him too much.